The young woman woke in total darkness, with cold stone under her, and her questing hands felt stone above and to the sides. But the moment of panic that came with this realization ebbed as she remembered why this was so, and disappeared completely when she heard the voice. The voice of power and strength that made her feel complete, made her feel alive. With it came a sudden intense sensation of being enfolded, held close and safe, not by mere human arms, but within great wings of light and power. As you commanded long ago, that which you waited for has occurred, and so I awake you. How? Her voice croaked and failed. She swallowed, saliva moving in her mouth and throat for the first time in who knew how long. She had been stopped for a long time, just short of being dead, she knew. She would have seemed dead if anyone could have looked inside the tomb, though the remarkable preservation of her flesh would have given pause to any observers. But the chance of any onlookers had been greatly reduced by her choice of resting place. The great stone coffin, topped with a massive slab of marble, all sealed with lead. It would have been natural for her to ask how long she had been in the coffin, but that was not her first question. She thought only of what was needful, for her all-consuming plan. How many suitable candidates are ready? There was a long silence, long enough for her to think the presents gone. But then the voice came again. 4. 4? But there should be hundreds. 4, repeated the voice. For a moment, fury coursed through her, extreme anger that her plans, her destiny, should once again go awry. But she fought the anger down, though she had hoped for many more possible candidates to allow for error or mischance. 4 should be enough. Even 1 might suffice. Where are they? In 4 places in Sarance. But they will come together. Soon. And the order? It continues. You have shown them the signs of my awakening. I have shown the signs. I know not if any survive to see them, or if they have been acted upon. As you know, I am not entire, and mightily resisted. Only your will anchors me to your world. Almost I wish to fully disassociate. You will do as I commanded. She spoke urgently, her voice imbued with all her natural power and intense, concentrated will. I obey. I am yours entire. I can speak no longer, my... The voice stopped. This time, the silence was complete. She knew there would be no further speech, no warmth, no sensation of utter security and love. Not now. Tears began to form in the corners of her eyes, but she fiercely blinked them away. She had no time for tears. Ever. I love you, whispered the young woman. She felt better saying the words, coming back to herself, to what she had been. Her voice grew stronger, echoing inside the stone coffin. I will always love you. We will be together. We will be together. She felt her hands. Her skin still had the soft, velvet smoothness of youth. More important, the rings were all there. She touched them, one by one, letting the power within begin to rise, just a little, before she settled on the least of the 9. The ring on her left thumb. Made from ancient electrum, the band held an oval of ivory, carved to show fine, feathery wings, almost obscuring a human face, painted, or perhaps enamelled, the eyes tiny rubies. The halo above the almost hidden face was a line of gold no wider than a hair. Masrathiel, whispered the woman in the coffin. Masrathiel, Masrathiel, come to my need. Light shone from the ring, cold like moonlight, though brighter. She shut her eyes against the sudden illumination and felt the lesser presence appear. It came with a sensation of warmth, but this was no more than the welcome heat of a kitchen fire on a cold day, nothing so remarkable as the feeling that had encompassed her whole being before when she had spoken to him. Similarly, she felt the rush of air as if from the folding of wings, and the faint, clear tone of a single harp string plucked far away. "Mazrathiel is here," said a faint whisper only she could hear. "What is your will? If it lies within my scope, it shall be done." The woman whispered, and Mazrathiel did her bidding.